Okay, so I have everything I need to put together a salad for, I don't want to say the week, but for at least a couple of days. So I'm about to check out, go home, and chop everything up. I got my chicken just searing and just a little bit of coconut oil. And I just did 2 breasts. I'm going to chop it up, and that'll be enough for 2 days. 2 meals, maybe 3. Because it's just me. So just searing that real slowly, seasoned up real nice. Yum. Okay, so this is the container that I'm going to hold everything in. Keeps everything nice and fresh. I just got this, I don't remember, probably Amazon. I've had it for a while. Okay, so I got everything chopped up. Got some tomatoes, red onion, red pepper, cucumbers, eggs, shredded carrots. I got some Gouda cheese, my bag of lettuce. I'm gonna shred up that chicken. Got some black beans and corn to put in there. My favorite 2 dressings, French and ranch. And then I got some Santa Fe tortilla strips. And so I'll just put it in this little container that has a lid and make my salad, you know, in the morning or whatever. And it's ready to go. When I come home from work, boom, ready to go. If I need another piece of meat, just sear up another piece of meat. Real simple. I'm going to eat this salad till it's gone. It'll probably last till about Wednesday. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day. I'm finna get out of here. It's hot in this room, so I am going to go fast. I got a couple of requests over these last few months. Sonetta, when you coming back? For those of you who are new to my channel, I've been gone for a while, several months. I took a break because I was finna start grad school and I just wanted to get, you know, into my new routine. And then life just started happening. So I did complete 2 quarters. The university I'm going to, we go by quarters and not semesters. I completed 2 quarters, so 2 classes down. I still got 2 years to go, y'all. So this is going to be a process. But, hold on. Hello?
What you doing?
Nothing, getting ready to, just get ready for the day.
That's what I'm doing, too. I was like, I don't know what I want to do, but I do want to get and do something.
I'm going to stop by Mom's, okay, I'm back. So, what I was saying was, school's going to be a process. I don't know when, you know, I don't have a schedule for when I'm going to come in, but I'm going to try to come in more regular. I've been under a lot of stress. For those of you who know me or follow me on Facebook, last year, 2020, in July 13th, my sister died. And then, and I'm talking about my sister that I live with. I grew up with, it was just 3 of us. Me, my brother, and my sister. And my dad had other kids. So I have some, you know, a sister and a couple of brothers on my dad's side. But in my household, I was the youngest. My sister and my brother. She died in 2020, July 13th, 2020. And then we were coming up on her 1-year anniversary of her death. And my brother died July 12th, just the day before her 1-year anniversary. In the midst of that, it was crunch time for me because the semester was ending and I had an 8-page paper due that if I didn't pass the paper within at least 80%, I was going to flunk the whole class. And I was taking statistics and quantitative research. And I have to do statistics and qualitative research next summer. But this was like the hardest class I've ever had in my life. And I was under so much pressure. I was almost ready to, and this is going to be a motivational, so just bear with me. I was almost ready to just stop and just resume, you know, later. Just go ahead and drop out this class and pick it back up another time because I was under so much pressure with, you know, my brother. And he was sick, so we knew he was, you know, transitioning. So just seeing that. And he lived with my mom, so just watching that. She had to see it every day. I was going over there a lot, though, but woo, you talk about stressful. So, y'all, God was with me because I got a 95 on my paper. And then a week after that was finals. I got a 98 on my final. Ended up with a 98, a 95% in that class. I just can't even believe that. I just can't even believe that. Like, I'm still thanking God just for caring. He carried me through that. Because I was done. My brain cells was, I couldn't think no more. You ever been so tired that you just can't even, I couldn't even think no more. So, that's one of the reasons. That's one of the main reasons that I haven't been on here. But I have a 2-week break. Classes ended last Sunday. So I have or last Saturday. It's online. So that does help. That I don't have to physically go into the classroom. But 2-week break. Classes don't resume again until the 30th. And this time I'm going to take 2 classes. Up until now, I've only taken 1 at a time. But I got to double up if I want to get done in 2 years. So I'm taking 2. So your girl's going to be busy. But I make time. Even though I'm super stressed out, I make time for me. Like, my life has to be organized. And this is where the motivation comes in. You know, school and started back for the kids. A lot of you have kids in school. I want to show y'all this blush. I ordered this blush from Juvia's Place. And they sent me 2. I only ordered 1, but they sent me 2. So this is unopened. And I'm going to give this one away. And they sent me a lipstick too. I didn't like the lipstick. I'll show y'all that in a second. But it's like a real pretty cranberry color and an orange color. And I like to mix them. I just run my brush through both of them. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. And it's real pigmented. But, so in order to, and I talked about my stress, and I'm going through a grieving process. But my goal is just to, because life just still keeps going on. And I am bound and determined not to let grief overtake me or stress overtake me. And so one of the things that I like to do, and I want to encourage you guys to do, especially because we all stressed out. Everybody got their own thing. Everybody got something they dealing with on one level or another. But for me, what helps me is to stay organized. And that's why you guys saw me do the meal prep. So I got that out the way. I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, just naturally got up. I be trying to sleep in on the weekends, but I can't sleep in anymore. Didn't have homework to do. Praise God. I got a little break. But cleaned my house. Got my laundry, started. Did my meal prep. And so I'm ready for the week. I'm finna step out for a little bit. Go see my mom. My cousin just called me because it's Sunday fun day. It's summertime. In a few months, we're going to be cooped up in the house and ain't going to be able to go nowhere. So it's like, why you can, get out for a little bit. This is what I do. Just step out for a little bit. Visit with my cousin. Visit with a friend. My mom, of course. And then get on back to the house. And like I said, I'm ready to go for the week. For those of you who have kids, and this, you guys probably already know this. You probably already do this. Get their clothes ironed up for the week. Should nobody be getting up on a school day ironing nothing. Get their clothes ironed up for the week. Even for me, I doing my laundry. I'm going to finish up when I get back. And I just pull out, go in the closet, pull out what I'm going to wear for this week. Not so detailed, like this is going to be for Monday. This is going to be, no. I just, okay, I'm wearing these. Definitely going to wear these pants. I got, how you got them pants or them, that skirt or whatever that you pretty much wear every week. I do. I got some khakis. They in rotation every week. Make sure my khakis is clean. I got 2 pair. They clean. I'm going to iron them, put them in the closet. This shirt, that shirt, they right there, they ready to go. My makeup, I mean, y'all, remember I used to do, for those of you who, I used to do the makeup basket. I would put out what makeup I was wearing that week. I don't do that no more because I don't really be wearing makeup. This is what I do. I just throw on, this is just blush. I just swipe a color of blush. It's a matte blush and it's just a perfect color for my lids. Boom. So how to handle stress, how to keep your stress under control. Number one is just to stay organized. When I come home from work, there's two things I hate to do. Stop at the store. I hate to have to stop at the store after work, and I hate to have to come home and cook. So for the next 2 days at least, y'all saw it, I don't have to. Just come on in the house. And I started doing that with school because I need to, as soon as I come home, I need to take a quick shower, put on my house clothes, just to be fresh and ready to go at that dining room table, get my homework done. On Mondays and Tuesdays, Thursdays, because I got to give myself a break. Monday, Tuesday, usually didn't do homework on Wednesdays because assignments were due by Wednesday. Wednesdays and Sundays, my assignments are due. So Monday, Tuesday, then Thursday, then Saturday and Sunday at that dining room table. The other days, I'm trying to get out and do something fun, do something self-soothing. You know how they talk about self-love and self-care? I like to use the word self-soothing. I like to do things that soothe my soul. And that's fun. Somebody recently asked me because they hadn't seen me post, you know, me riding my bike or hiking or, you know, all the fun things that I used to love to do. For one, I'm too busy, but for two, I get anxiety. Being out on the bike trail or hiking, because those are things that I used to just get up and do by myself. I didn't need nobody to go with me. I would just get up and do those things by myself. But as of lately, I have developed anxiety. And I avoid things that I know that will make me anxious. Being around a lot of people for a long period of time, I get anxiety. So definitely going through a process, you know. Someone also said to me, they was like, now it's just time to heal. Well, before I can even get to the healing process, I have to, because I'm not there yet where I've even started healing. And I don't even know how to describe this, but I just have to, because you know how when something just seems so surreal, like, dang, this don't even seem real. When I go to my mom's house, it just does not seem real that my brother's not there no more. Let me put on a lip liner. So I have to get through all of that first. Just accepting it, settle with it, and then the healing process starts. But what I have noticed is my anxiety, because I had some panic attacks leading up to, you know, the day of his funeral. His birthday was 2 weeks after that. Leading up to that, it was a lot. And so I have to take care of me. And you would think that getting on the bike trail, just riding like I used to just ride, man, and that gives me anxiety. And I don't know why. I'm not going to try to figure that part out. I just know that that's not something I could do right now. I just like to go somewhere and sit and talk about other stuff, not my stuff. You know, when I go out, I don't talk about what I'm going through. We are having fun. We laughing. Having a couple cocktails, just enjoying the weather. And that is soothing for me a couple times a week. It really is. And then the rest of the time, I'm in here doing my work. So if you are stressed out for whatever reason, organize your life. Put yourself on a schedule. block out any unnecessary stressors. I mean, block it out. Oh, yeah, let me show y'all. I mean, block it all the way out. I wanted to show y'all this. I pulled up my grade. Let me see if y'all can see that. If it's going to focus. Do y'all see where it says, first of all, do y'all see that? Hey, but do y'all see that 95? And the class is, where's the name of the class? I don't know. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here in purple. Statistics, and it's quantitative. First of all, y'all, when I was in undergrad, right out of high school, starting college, I wanted to be a psychiatrist, a psychologist. But I had to take statistics, and I changed my major because I didn't want to take it. But when I went back to school for grad school, and this is my second master's, but when I went back for this particular master's program, I had to have prerequisites of psychology and something else. And I was like, I don't got none of that. When they pulled up my transcripts, they saw that. He was like, at some point you wanted to do this before. And I might have told this story. So yeah, 35 years ago, I wanted to be a psychologist, a therapist. So here I am going to school for mental health therapy. The last 35 years has prepared me for this work. Now I'm just getting the training. And what I love about this program, though, is we have to keep a wellness program. So we ourselves, as mental health students, we have to keep our own mental health in check. Because the last thing you want to do is go to a therapist and they all screwed up. I mean, everybody has problems, but it's how you deal with your problems. And it's okay not to be okay. I want to stress that in this Motivational Monday. You know, with the kids going back to school, I talked about all that meal prepping and organizing your life. And it is okay with sometimes saying, I'm not okay. And I'm going to use this analogy. You know how sometimes you go to the gym, right? You go to the gym, you got a routine where you go to the gym every day. And then some days you don't feel like going to the gym, but you push yourself, right? Sometimes you do. You have to push yourself to go anyway. And you go and you're glad you went. But then there's those times where you don't feel like going to the gym and you don't even have it in you to push yourself. And that's when you don't push yourself. That's when you stop and take a break. You know, and you know how long you can take a break. When I go to the gym, I haven't been in a while because COVID and all that, and I haven't started back up. But I do, you know, I exercise, walking and all that. But anyway, I know that when I was going to the gym, I couldn't go more than 3 days. I couldn't miss more than 3 days, or else I was just, you know, the longer you don't go, the longer you stay away. But you know when your body is asking you to stop. And it's the same way with your mental health, with the stressors in your life. It's the same with the stressors in your life. So no matter how organized you be, no matter how intentional you are about being prepared for the work week and having your clothes ready and your food and all that, sometimes mentally you still need a break. And if you ignore that, it'll show up in your life. If you ignore that over a period of time, it'll show up in your life in different ways. You'll be grumpy, you'll be moody, you'll be toxic. Depression will set in. Your anxiety levels will be out of control. So it is so important to reach out for help. A trusted loved one or a therapist. There's nothing wrong with getting a therapist. We have to normalize that, especially in the Black community. Getting a therapist, talking to someone is okay. It is okay and it's necessary. And I, of course, because I'm a mental health student training to be a therapist, I'm going to be talking about, that's just going to be the nature of some of the things that I sit down and talk to you guys about. I have anxiety. I've never in my life had anxiety. I never in my life dealt with anxiety before 4 years ago when me and my husband split up. That was traumatic for me. And then trying to get over that. And then a couple years later, my sister died, and then my brother died. So I've just been traumatized. Those are some major life experiences. But through the grace of God, like I have a relationship with God. I pray a lot. And if it wasn't for God, I don't even know. I would just be crazy. I would have lost my mind. But there's no way that God allows things to happen. He doesn't allow these things to happen for us to go crazy. That is not what it's for. And so that's not his intention. And that is not his desire for me. And so I want what he wants. Okay, Lord, what do I learn from this? Or how do I grow from this? How, my life has changed in a way. It's shifted. And I'm still trying to figure all of that out. Being the youngest child in a household of 3, and now they're gone. I mean, that is something to deal with, right? Emotionally inside myself. So anxiety sets in and all of that. But staying organized, staying grounded, self-soothing, doing things that make you feel good, eating right. Yeah, I go out for cocktails. That might not be the healthiest thing, but I don't think it's unhealthy. For me, right now, it's what I need. Going out a couple times a week with my cousins, with my friend, sitting and just talking and laughing feels good. Check in with myself, making sure that I'm okay. And if I'm not, I'm going to say I'm not. Sometimes when you're the strong one, this is what I've learned. And then I'm going to wrap this up. I am the strong one. In my family, in my circle of friends, one of the strong ones, where people will reach out to me. I'm just there. I could be there for you. I can, even to this day, I can talk to you about your stuff, but I struggle sometimes with my own stuff. And so when I feel like I need to reach out, in fact, one time I did, and the person kind of brushed me off, and then later I called her out on it. And I was like, hey, the other day when I said I needed to talk, I was serious. Like, you just act like I didn't say that. I said, such and such, this is bothering me right now. This was a couple of years ago. And then she said, I didn't even really pay that no mind. I kind of just overlooked what you said because I just automatically know you're so strong that you got it. And so she apologized for that. Like, she was like, my bad. That was an oversight. I shouldn't have did that. And so now, one, that's not somebody I know I can reach out to. And two, I hate when people say this. You got it. You got this. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just really don't got it. And sometimes you need people to carry your burdens for you, help you carry your burden, right? And so I pray a lot because God does help us when we need him. Like, his word is true. His promises are true. He's there when we need him. We have to just reach out. That's the safest place you can go for help. But sometimes you do need that physical contact, right? That physical voice, that physical touch. But you have to be wise about that, because sadly, and I'm kind of all over the place, I feel like, in this message, but that's okay. But sadly, some people, and they will act and appear as if they genuinely care, but they don't. And they don't care what you're going through. Matter of fact, there's a bird outside my window. Matter of fact, they in some kind of way enjoy it and can't wait to run out and tell somebody. Okay, that bird. And so be careful when venting. It's okay not to be okay, but you got to be careful who you talk to. But you definitely got to talk to somebody. Oh my goodness, that bird is trying to get in my window. Is he building a nest out there? Anyway, y'all, that's my motivation for this Monday. Like I said, it was kind of all over the place, but hopefully you were able to take something out of this. I will try to come back more regularly. Oh, y'all, let me show y'all my hair real quick. I got it twisted. This is week 7. And they basically ready to come down, but I just got this scarf on here. They basically ready to come down. So they're just like the kinky twist. And I just had that scarf on there to keep my edges laid down because it's really super frizzy. This is, like I said, been up for a while and they're ready to come down, but I'm not ready to take them down because the last thing I have time for is doing my hair. The last thing I have time for is doing my hair. And I can even come back and do a video on, and there's like a lot of videos out there, but how to keep your braids fresh, because I cannot stand when I can smell people's hair when their hair is braided, because you sweat and this hair holds moisture and they can get real foul if you let it. But I keep my braids fresh. I actually wash my braids weekly, and then I clean my scalp with witch hazel. And when I rinse my hair from the shampoo and the conditioner, I don't rinse it all the way out so that scent could just stay in my hair. So my hair smells, it just smells so good. It smells so good. And I'm gonna just, I don't know, I might put it up. I might just leave it down like this. But yeah, but that's all I got, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Leave your comments below. If you have any comments, click the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, like I said, I will be back more regularly, as much as I can. All right? I'll see you guys in my next one.